Do you ever wrestle at the store?
We have got in some fights.
Yeah.
We got one fight.
At the store? Or?
No, one fight since we took this over.
With swinging?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was at High Point.
Yeah,
it was at High Point. It was just like.
It was the early days.
This was like 8 years ago.
Who won?
There was no winner.
There's never a winner.
He outweighs me by like 60
I was
pounds.
going to say.
But I would never quit.
Hey.
So he would tire out eventually.
Gabe,
Doesn't matter.
I've always pulled my punches.
I would never
I've
quit.
always just pulled a little bit back.
No.
Just to make
He
sure he's
can't
not
hit
hurt.
me, man. He can't
I'm
hit
so
me.
glad we're talking about that
He can
because we
move.
brought gloves. Bring out the gloves.
Actually, when we were
It was
kids.
nice because we were able to pick the best sellers and things like that. What you found was, bitch, I can see you falling asleep while I'm telling my story.
I'm not falling asleep.
Look, just try it.
Welcome to the podcast. This is Two Homeboys.
Did you guys introduce yourselves?
We're doing that right now. I'm your host, Joe Walter, and my wonderful co-host, Gabriel Cohen. And we're joined by our guests from Kush's 7-Day Furniture and Mattress
Yes.
Superstore.
Emporium.
Deluxe.
Emporium. We prefer
Emporium.
Emporium. We prefer Emporium.
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Ron and Troy Kush. Thank y'all.
Welcome.
Oh,
He got me
makes
wrong.
perfect sense.
Oh, Randy. Oh, Jesus. Randy.
I'm not Rod Jr.
We call him Rod Jr.
He's
We call
Rod
him
Jr. No,
Jr.
he's
some
Rod
days.
Jr. It's fine.
Jesus.
What's up, guys?
So this
Hi.
is it.
Hey,
It's
guys.
very
Hi.
formal.
Yeah, super formal. Welcome to the Two Homeboys podcast.
Why are you rushing it?
Oh, sorry.
You're rushing
All
it.
right.
We don't do introductions
Main
until like
Oh, that's
20 minutes
true.
in.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Slow down.
All right, delete.
Jeez.
Delete.
Everything gets recorded.
Edit.
Everything gets recorded, and nobody watches it. So,
So we're all good.
yeah.
I'll make my wife watch it.
There's no bloopers.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll get
Just
at least
have
one.
it play. Like set your laptop up and have it play in the background, so we get a view.
We'll make all our employees watch it. That's probably-
Have it on loop in the store.
Everybody has to watch this by the end of the day, Monday.
So you guys are the first retailers we've ever had
Oh.
on the show.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna get the
Still myself.
the retail perspective. We'll edit it in post.
Yeah.
We'll make it
what
bigger.
Yeah.
Do we do that?
Well, notice the plastic cups. We want to be bougie and momos with the flutes, but our last guest that we did at High Point broke a glass.
In the show.
It was fun, though. It was fun.
Did he throw it down and break it? Was he just pissed at you?
No, she was just clumsy. She was just clumsy.
Having fun.
Yeah, we were having a good time. We got lit at that one. Normally we drink bourbon, but like it was morning, so
Yeah.
momos made sense.
And we always drink.
Mimosas are nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's-
yes. That's
because we're replicating the market experience. And so,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it makes for a long night. You know, you're
Yeah.
at home,
Oh,
work all day,
100%.
and then you're like, fucking shit,
Yeah.
we're gonna have bourbon tonight
Yeah.
at home by ourselves.
I'm in the office at least.
That's
I'm in
it.
the office at least.
That's nice though. You guys get to like you do it just to and you can hang out. It just gives
Yeah,
you a
yeah,
reason to hang out and shoot the shit.
Exactly.
It's actually a good
and,
idea.
and that's, I mean, that's what it started as, right? Like we'd hang out here at Market, just talking over the bar, and people are like, these are such interesting conversations. Like you guys should record them. And
That was the last interesting conversation.
Yeah, the rest of them have been shit.
They've been
Shit from then on
They've been
out.
shit since.
So
That's funny though. I mean, you think about like all those little mini markets and pop-up markets during COVID when High Point was just kind of open, and
Yep.
like, that's where we all got really close. I mean,
Yep.
coming just hanging out at the bar.
more free
honing in.
time.
Yeah, more free time. 'Cause half the vendors were open, half weren't.
Yep.
Appointments, all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
How long have y'all been coming to market?
This is 9 years for High Point for us. Yeah, this is our 18th High Point or whatever.
And how many Vegases?
Well, we've been going to Vegas since probably 2010. So before we didn't come on board
Right.
really till 2016 with 7-Day did.
But
kinda
that's
take
where we
over.
met you.
We met you in Vegas
Yeah.
like 2000, probably 2010, 2011.
Yep,
Like,
prior
and
to us
we were
even
both, you know, I was in sales, he's in sales in other industries. And
Yeah.
we just would go with our dad, meet him down there, and
Yeah.
kind of
And we did a
Just
little
to
bit
hang out with
Just
your
to
dad?
hang out, yeah.
Hang out with him.
We would always
Vegas,
do
right?
something fun.
Yeah.
We like skydiving one time.
But I
a bunch of
remember
shit.
the meeting because like we did a little business with their dad. It was kind of off and on, and then we were walking into the Vegas market, and then that's where we met y'all.
Yeah,
and
it's
Rod
crowd.
introduced you guys, and then y'all came up to the showroom, and then y'all were like, "I love it," and he let y'all buy. And it was just like, all right, now we're doing business with Rod.
Not just buying horse pictures.
Yeah.
Horse
Horse he bought.
Bill and Rod just bought horse and train pictures.
So,
He loves the trains.
Trains and horses. Trains and horses.
And so where's your store?
We have a store in Omaha and a store in Lincoln.
Nebraska, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a great segue into the introduction. So, Randy and Troy with 7 Day Furniture in Lincoln and Omaha, and
Which one's Randy and which one's Troy?
Randy.
Troy.
All right. That'll become
Gabriel.
important.
Gabriel. Hi, everybody. To the tens of people watching this. How are you all?
You can literally say hello to your wives if you want.
What's
shout
up,
out. So I'm excited to have a retailer perspective on the show for the first time, but more specifically you guys, because y'all are very similar to Classy Living in a sense that y'all are very high energy and always doing something fun and different and always optimistic and smiling and all those things, and it translates to your business because even when everybody else is crying, you guys are crushing it. You guys are growing, and and so I'm really interested to hear that. Like, how do you guys maintain that?
Well, I mean, for us, like, since we came into the industry, it was about 10 years ago, every year it seems like every year something crazy's happened. At first you had the China tariffs, and then you had COVID and all that stuff with the freight and being able to get product and everything else there, and then you got tariffs again, and then you had the stuff with the anti-dumping with the mattresses, and then you had your
It's never easy.
no, there's something different every year. And what last year was the new regulations for anti-tipping stuff for
Yeah.
dressers, chests, everything. It's crazy there. It's just there's insane stuff happening all the time. So really, what's the point to complain about it? Like, you just gotta adapt and move because it's happened to everybody. It's not like it's just us. If it was just us, I'd have ended it a long time ago. But it's everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I could
everybody.
use a year of like just to run our business and not have to worry about outside influences affecting it.
Government
nice.
being the one
Yeah.
that influence that just
Be-
decides things.
from anti-tipping, anti-dumping, like you said,
Yeah.
tariffs, all the things. It's like, man, I just think about that the other day. Like, it'd be cool to get like 12 months where I could just compete and run my business.
Jonathan said that right before we left for here.
Yeah.
The same thing.
It would be nice, but that's not the way it's going to be. It's okay.
Right.
And we have fun. And like, markets are a big reset. I mean, even when I was in sales, I used to love going to like my national sales meetings, regional meetings, stuff like that, because it's like a reset. Kind of gets you excited again.
Yeah.
And like this, you come to market, you see the new stuff. Hey, we're going to sell that. We're going to make money. That's exciting. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
That's why I like walking through your show. I'm always having a good time. Yeah, and through, like I said, kind of like those small mini markets we all did, and like we all got close. It's like it's just seeing family again.
Yep.
We all get together at least twice a year, have some drinks, have some fun, have some laughs. But there's still so many productive conversations going on.
Yep.
And everyone seems to be pretty positive too around market, like especially this market, which has been great.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That energy feeds. You know what I mean? Back. Why do we always end up having a cocktail with you guys? Because we're talking, we're excited. You know what I mean? I don't want to hang out with someone who's just doom and gloom all day.
Yeah,
It's
for
fun.
sure.
I think that's where it comes from. It's just feeding off each other.
Yeah.
And we'll yell at each other, but not with you guys. We'll have fun
Yeah.
with you
Same
guys.
with me and Jonathan.
Yeah, exactly.
But that positivity thing, right? Like that you mentioned, we had. I was at the front, the reception desk just yesterday, and my rep was there, our receptionist was there, and then a rep from another line came and was talking to my rep who was there, and it was just like, I'm walking over here, and I almost pulled my rep with him, like, leave that guy alone, Just some people are just
negativity's
Negativity,
infectious.
it
like
is,
that.
man. It is.
really is.
It
I mean, and we want to get, hippie about it. It's all frequency, right? And if you hold two tuning forks that are the same frequency, they'll start vibrating together, And you're putting that out into the world. It does impact other people. And on the reverse, you guys are out here putting out positivity. Everybody you guys work with are smiles and laughs and all that. It's not because they were that before you walked in. is feeding off y'all's energy.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Sure. Like I said, it's infectious. You know what I mean? You can be positive, you can be negative, but
Yeah.
you know,
We get to choose.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
We
can
get to
choose.
choose.
Well, I
You
think
can
the thing
choose
is
that.
like too, I've been trying to make like positive assumptions. Like whenever we assume in life, I know it's like every assumption I made was such a negative assumption. Like, oh, this is gonna happen here, this is gonna happen here, or even in my personal life. And oh no, I gotta do this. Like, you kind of flip that and start making positive assumptions. Like, hey, this is gonna happen, but assume it's gonna happen in a positive way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that helps a lot too. And that's like a recalibration of your brain a little bit, because I think it's easy to be negative. It's harder to be constantly positive and constantly do that. Not I'm constantly positive, but it's nice to try to make a positive assumption about life. Like, it's gonna get better, we're gonna do fine. You know what I mean? Hey, we're doing this to do this, and it's gonna be a success. Now, oh, we're gonna do this, oh, I hope this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, like reframing a little bit.
And so what are your roles in the company?
Everything. I mean, we kind of divide things a little bit. Like, he handles a little more international freight, I handle a little more domestic freight. We both do the buying. You know, we're both choosing stuff. I mean, as far as employees and handling different things, we're both there. I mean, we have a great management team that's been with us a long time, so they handle a lot of it. But I mean, we're very interchangeable. I mean, the minutia of it, like at the end of the day, like he does more of the bill pay, I do more of the HR side of stuff. I mean, but we're both crossing over constantly.
Yeah.
And we kind of like that. I mean, we share an office. Our desks butt up to each other. We kind of started that in the beginning, and it worked out.
That's how we
You're
were.
so like that too, right?
Jonathan abandoned me.
Finally.
Yeah. Finally, some peace and quiet gets us done.
Happened
Thank you, Jonathan.
Wait, I think Jonathan needed to be
Yeah, I was
quiet.
gonna say, I don't think
He did.
Yeah.
He did because he's
Both ways.
because he's the finance, right? So he's in
Yeah.
spreadsheets and bookkeeping and all this, and he needed the quiet, so he went into an office. And I'm in the pit with everybody else.
Were you sad though when he left? Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm sad, right? I understood, but it was like having those on-demand conversations right there, real quick and easy.
Yeah.
We're gone, and that took some adjustment. But our roles are pretty divided out. Like, there's not any overlap at all, and there were never discussions about who's doing what. We just kind of naturally fit into place.
Yeah.
But now in that desk, Craig is at that desk, and when I say we're in the pit, we're in the pit. So it's an open office. We're all in there except Jonathan and Megan, who's sales. So she needs the quiet. So she's in the next office. But so we're all there. And Craig and I do have a lot of overlap, and we're working together on a lot of things. So it makes sense. And we just, we've got the two screens. We just look between the screens. Hey, buddy. Or whatever.
But
I see him just blow me kisses. It's really weird.
Where do you get through your day?
Yeah.
I don't think enough like business owners do that though. Like our office is right outside of customer service. Our finance and all that stuff is like on the other side of the wall. But like we're right there, and we have that upstairs office. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like we have an office that's like above upstairs that's where our father's office was. But like you got to walk upstairs, you got to do this and that to talk to people, and somebody has it's so much easier just to be right there. And if somebody has a question, just come in. We have a mini fridge in our office we fill with random energy drinks, and people can just come in, like whether it's a warehouse person or a manager, anybody, just come in and grab a drink. But then again, then you talk to people, you talk to your employees, you talk to everybody that you're working with on a daily basis that's making your business run. Because we have about 60 employees, and just that has been, I think, like sneaky, very good idea that we have.
I love that.
Just like very sneaky, good idea to be able to kind of, and then you can tell if somebody's having a bad day. Like somebody's coming in to grab a drink or to ask you a question quick. Like you can read people.
Why the long face?
Yeah, you can read people and you're like, hey, shut the door. Like, what's going on? Or you can, problems get solved a lot quicker when you're there. And
it's a different mindset too, right? Like there's so much ego in entrepreneurship. And I don't think that a lot of business owners are like us in that we want to be in the grind, we want to be involved, and especially when you get to the big dollar stuff, or especially like private equity and things like that, they're just running it by the numbers and do this, do that.
It's not as much about the people, I guess, when it gets to that. When you get to like private equity and this, that's why it usually fails.
Yeah.
Is because it's not about the people anymore. It's about what can we cut to make this money and do this and do this and this. And again, like you can do that, but it just doesn't last.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get anybody to work for you. Nobody wants to be in that kind of culture or that environment.
You know, especially in this industry, how many times have we seen people get bought by private equity and they go under, and you still see
Within
it
like a
happening.
year or two.
Yeah.
It happens
Wild.
like almost every time.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's almost like they're doing it on purpose.
So, how did you guys get into the furniture business? You were both selling stuff before somewhere else.
Yeah, so I mean, our father started a furniture store, way back when, however long it was, and
It's like 1987.
yeah.
What was his background?
He played in the NFL. And,
Okay.
Yeah, so he played in the NFL. He got in the NFL. He went on this. If he was here, we could spend 3 hours with him talking about. But
Yeah.
basically, long story short, he went on this fishing trip with a guy who said, "Hey, you should consign furniture." He's like, "Oh, that's a good idea." He's out of the NFL. He went up to Omaha and bought a truck and started consigning furniture, and just kind of built it from there.
Started selling used furniture.
Used furniture,
Yeah.
and then consigning it, and then started buying new, and just kind of built from there. So we kind of grew up in it, like working in the warehouse, in high school, that sort of stuff. And then we went to college, did our own thing, and he said I was selling orthopedics, he was doing like animal health stuff. So it's did that for a while. He was always really in contact with my dad about possibly coming back. I was kind of set. I liked what I did, didn't really worry about it. But he was always kind of like, hey, this could be a good thing, this could be a good thing. And then kind of the time came, and I think Rod had an employee was stealing from him or something. And he was
Shocking.
like, yeah, shocking, right? And he was outside the door, and he just like called my brother. He's like, I'm done. Like, if you guys want to come do this, like, I can't do this anymore. So we kind of talked about it, took some time, because we were pretty happy in our other careers and our other lives, and said, screw it, let's give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, I can always go back.
Yeah.
And so we came in, and here we are. Like, October was 10 years for me. He'll be 10 years in January, because he had to move back from California, so he's a few months behind me. But
Yeah.
I really love it. I mean, it's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
And did you grow up there in Nebraska?
Yeah, just right outside of Omaha. So
So at the time, it was a small town, Gretna, but now it's like basically a suburb of Omaha, and it connects. Go Dragons!
They're gonna appreciate
Yeah,
that.
all those
I
Gretna
don't
people that are
think
watching
any
this.
You could have said
all
"Go
those-
Dragon." Like
he lives in Gretna.
I think we get
He lives
one.
there,
I-
so his
I
wife,
live
his
like
wife
adjacent,
can
I'm
watch
like
it
across the
too.
street. Yeah, so,
Good shout out.
yeah. So all,
Yeah, but it's I think the best thing that we ever did is just meeting our father in Vegas. Like I said, for about 5-6 years, we just went to every Vegas market because I lived in Sacramento. I lived in California for 8 years, and so it was an easy flight for me. And then him and my dad would go there, and we'd all meet, and it was just kind of a time for all of us to hang out and reconnect. And then, but we were going through the shows. We were telling, giving advice to our father, do this and that, and. So when we did eventually come on board, like, we kind of had a gist of what was going on, and that was, not to say I didn't make 1,000 mistakes, the first 3 or 4 years, but we knew what was going on, and that helped a lot. Like, just to
That's
have-
interesting. So Jonathan and I have a similar backstory. So our parents started in 1987 as well.
Oh wow.
So there's that, and then when we started going to the buying shows with our dad, and that's how we kind of got little by little into the business.
Yeah. It just, I think it helped once we fully went in, because we're like, oh, okay, this is what, because it's a lot. Like if you and like Vegas used to be really big. Like if you remember, like in the, 2010 to before COVID or whatever, like Vegas was big. Like everybody, a lot of people showed there. Not as many show now, but like for a while, like I don't even think my dad was coming to High Point. Like he would just go to Vegas twice a year. He probably should have been, but he just, he's getting older and didn't want to do it. But Vegas used to be big, and that helped us a lot. So, expectation.
I'm interested to see, like, comparison-wise, like when we came in, we had other careers, which was great, but like, so we were able to bring a little bit of a different point of view. I didn't just graduate, high school, college, go into furniture. I did something else for almost a decade. Said, hey, so it's interesting coming in, with my dad there at the time too. For him to.
And that's all he's ever done.
That's all and really, I mean, think about
He's
like
owned a furniture store.
Football and
Football.
yeah,
owning
so
a
like,
furniture
he had a
store.
boss
His
as a
whole life.
coach. It's a different atmosphere. But like Rod's really never had a boss.
But what were y'all's careers before?
So I was in orthopedic sales, like
Okay.
foot and ankle, hand and wrist specifically.
And I worked in animal health, so I called them veterinary hospitals for cats and dogs and horses, and I had a few different jobs in that. I ended up just doing in distribution for that for like my last 4 or 5 years, but it was a good gig, you gotta go and sit in a animal hospital and pet a cat while you wait to talk to the doctor.
And did
or
your-
snake, depends on.
like when your dad was playing ball, did he have a sales job somewhere? Like during that time when he was in high school, college? Like what? How did he get into?
Well, he was actually his degree is in criminal justice. Like he wanted to be a prosecutor because he hates thieves.
And that's why he quit after that.
I think he
I think
hates
that's
thieves, he hates thieves more than
full circle.
murderers.
I really
And
like
so many
thieves.
people
I
steal
don't
them.
know. I don't know what his problem is.
I'm serious. I think if somebody murdered
More
somebody,
than
he's like, well,
murderers.
maybe he had a reason for that. Maybe he had a reason to steal my,
No, but like he
There's
used
no
to,
reason.
steal my nice
He used
glass
to work
art
at
here.
J.C. Penney in college, and he'd be like up above the rafters, like looking at people. It was just old school, like in the 70s, like, and then he'd have to run down and go catch thieves and shit. So yeah, so he was doing it since he was in
Football
college.
helped him out. He got that speed.
Yeah. So
Trained him well, but yeah, so like he doesn't have any sales background, nothing. I mean, but he's good. He's
He
a
just had a
natural
gift for it.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
he was a talker.
our grandpa was the same way. I mean, they could talk to anyone.
Yeah, it was just people person, right?
Yeah,
Like your
my
dad's
grandpa owned
just
my grandpa cut hair, owned a beauty salon. He owned a pizza shop. I mean, this is just kind of entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of ran
He
through.
was a
that.
jockey before that. Did you
Yeah,
know that?
yeah.
Did I tell you that?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our
Grandpa's
dad
a
is
jockey.
6'1", probably 230 pounds. Our grandpa, his dad is 5 foot. He passed away, but he was 5'4", maybe, and he dropped out of school after 3rd grade, got a job cleaning stables at Exarban, which was the big racetrack in Omaha at the time, and then by the time he was like 14 or 15, started riding horses for like. He rode all over the country. Rode for the mob.
He was riding for the
like
mob.
crazy
Is
stuff.
that why you got all the horse pictures?
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Maybe that's what it is. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
So, but yeah,
Don't
kind of
hear
a
that
wild
every
story.
day.
Yeah, it's gonna
No.
Wild story.
Yeah.
His mom was like 5'9", 5'10". His
That's what
dad
we
was
are.
like 5'4". Yeah, that's funny.
That's wild.
Yeah. So what's the future of 7 Day? Oh, wait. Before you answer that, why is the name 7 Day?
It's great. This is the best story of why.
the dumbest
Because it doesn't. It really doesn't mean anything. So, in 2007, 2008, or whatever that time, our father almost lost everything. He had at one time he had like 12 stores, a bunch of stuff, and then kind of when the recession hit, right before that, he almost lost everything, and so he basically consolidated down to his one building that he owned, and where we're at now, big 80,000 square foot showroom warehouse space. And he was going to try to do the weekends only concept,
Yeah.
and bring it to Nebraska, where you're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like, and
4-day furniture.
4-day. So he named it 4-day furniture. No. And he did this for like he was still in college. I was in California, or no, I might have still been in college when this happened. I don't know, but he. After like 2 weeks of people coming in on like a Tuesday and trying to get in and the doors being locked and him seeing it, he was like, "Fuck this." 7-day furniture. That might be the question we get asked most. Why is it called 7-day furniture?
My
We're
favorite
like,
is when
no
we get
real
when we
reason.
get a negative Google review. My furniture wasn't delivered in 7 days. Bunch of bullshit. It's like that's not the meaning. But, I get it. We'll try to get.
We're
you
open
faster.
7 days a week.
Yeah, we're open
right?
7 days a week. Because who the hell isn't?
Yeah.
Oh, not Chick-fil-A. Outside of that.
That's funny.
Yeah, so it's the dumbest story.
Well,
but that's fine.
I know you had a question about the future. I have a question too. Like thinking about y'all's deal with the energy drinks. Is there other things you guys do that most people don't? Like, and I'm sure there's a ton, but can you think of any?
I'm trying to think. Like, someday. I mean, I'm sure there is, but like for us, I mean, and again, I know people our age are doing this more, but like culture is so much more important now in a business, right? Like when our parents ran a business, like you go to work, you go home. Like I don't give a shit about anything else, whatever.
Yeah.
Or there wasn't that personal aspect that you would have
Right.
with your employees. I don't think, and that was something that it took him and I several years to instill. Our culture, how we want things to go. We like to keep it light. We like to, and I think for us, if there's something that we do that other people don't, and again, like the thing I would say is just really culture is so important to us. Like like our management team, I think, has been with us between 5 and 20 years. Like everybody that's with us, like our 10 managers, our 10 salary positions, like we don't have turnover in that, and we've really done a great job and worked hard at not pay people more than they can make somewhere else if they're good.
Yeah.
I guess. I know it seems simple, and people might say they do. A lot of people do it. I don't know, but to me, like if you have somebody good, pay them more than they can make anywhere else, or at least, as competitive as you can be,
Right.
because it makes your life so much easier. Like what's an extra?
Them being there,
Yeah.
and being good at what they do.
Yes.
And the big thing is weeding out the bad apples right away, right? Like the surprising thing to me when we came in, because again, like I came from orthopedics, I was a manager, but I was managing guys who were full commission, had big territories, ex-college athletes. These guys were motivated, they didn't even make money. You come in and it's just a different style, right? You have warehouse staff, then you have customer service staff, then you have a sales staff. So it's a bunch of different types of people, right? And so understanding what motivates those people too. Like some people, it's not, that's the working force now.
That's right.
It's not just baby boomers, I want to make as much money. It's like, no, I want an extra week of vacation. I want to go to the festival I want to go to, or I want to go do this or that. And like understanding what's important to them, saying, oh, this is more important than just giving you a raise. That's not going to do anything for you. And so building that culture, and for us, it took us, like, I remember coming in, like I called him, because I came a couple months early, like I called him, I was like, this is like a new business, dude. Like there's nothing set in place. Like there's people that are lazy, that aren't doing anything. It took us a long time to kind of clean house, get the right people, and like a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah.
You think, oh, I can come in within a year, I can have the culture. No, it's years of hard work of getting the right people and finding out, you know what, you just don't really fit. And you get them out, and it's like, and sometimes it's hard to walk away from something because they know what to do. And that job is going to get done. But it's always like, it's batting 1,000% of the time. When you
It's
get
hard
that
to cut it
bad
out.
apple out, and you get somebody who's part of the culture, who's part of the team, it makes everyone better. And you look back and say, wow, that was a no-brainer.
I should have done that a long time ago.
It's hard, but it's hard
to see.
Because the job's getting done.
Yeah.
And you're like, and you know how hard it's going to be to train somebody to do that and get them going, and you're just like,
Yeah.
But it's almost, I would say 100% of the time it's worth it, because again, you're going to find somebody better if you go and you look, and you might have to go through a couple people, but ultimately your life is going to be easier as a business owner.
Yeah.
When you have people that are on the same page as you, that want to see the business succeed, take pride at least while they're there in what they do. And
when you're going to learn a lot more, you have to dive in, because you need to find out what is the right person for that position. This person's not, so that you're understanding that person's role more, what they're going through and what they're doing, which can give you a little bit of empathy, which empathy is a big thing that I think is lost in the world. If you can have empathy for people, not all the time, but when
you can understand what they're going through.
Empathy is a tough word to actually grasp and define. When you can define empathy and actually present empathy to someone else when it's deserved and needed, people respond to that. At least this new generation. Of people that are starting to work now, because it is different. I mean, the baby boomers that's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother podcast. But you know what I mean? Like, it's wild comparatively speaking. So.
Let's all just focus on Randy for a minute.
Sorry.
No, I'm enjoying this. And your face with 37 chins is I still got the beard to hide all mine.
They should go like that.
It's a push-up bra for the face.
That's right. I use that line all the time.
That's
I
good.
give you credit when I use it.
That is good. That is good. I'm stealing that one
good.
too. I like that.
It's good.
That is good.
I hate not being able to grow a beard.
Oh, mine's
I would be
pathetic.
so much fatter.
Mine's so
Like I get this fat.
patchy and shitty.
I get it.
Like that.
Just keep
like
hitting
a
with
mustache.
the
Everyone's like, feels
sideways,
similar like
so
you.
like
Like I'm like, yeah, I know it's dirty, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Movember.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's my least favorite month.
Oh, so we were at BBJ's the other day playing pool, and Nicole, our bartender, and so me and her are always on the same team, and do our thing. And then we were playing Pepe, and I forgot who his partner was, maybe Francisco, and we're killing them, and then they start coming back, and so we start getting in their head, right? Like Nicole's sitting on the pocket, putting her butt out,
Yeah.
Well, it's not working.
Did you put your butt out there?
And then, maybe that one. I got. But then, so Pepe has a beard, but it's not full, but he always has it. And she starts ragging him about, oh yeah, I know you wish you could fill that patch in.
Oh,
That was it. They lost terribly. After that, it was over.
That's great. Yeah, mine just grows in all white trash. Like,
Yeah.
Joe Dirt.
I'm half white trash.
Do
My
it
dad,
for
I
the
get my white
commercials.
trash from my dad's side.
Do it for the commercials.
Yeah.
I'm loving y'all's new commercial.
They're pretty good.
What's the story with the costumes?
Ah man, we just thought it'd be fun, be goofy. Our advertising guy's got a green screen, So we've kind of been talking about it for years. He's wanted to get like us in front of the camera. He's a big like, people respond to people in your ads, and they're going to respond better. He's got the statistics. He's got all the spreadsheets in the world, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yay.
Perfect
Nice.
timing.
Thanks, guys.
Very discreet.
Oh, these are great.
Why did you?
We got Jonathan and Scylla's booty all on camera. For the listeners and viewers.
Thank you.
She
Thank you,
said it's
sir.
her
For the
best
viewing
angle.
for the viewing pleasure.
She said it.
Yeah, so
Not
our
I.
ad guy he has a green screen in his office, and we started talking about funny things we could do. And
You've been
then-
asking us to do it for a couple of years.
Well, it started when we cut the first one, just like our normal selves, just doing the normal talking. And we said, it'd be funny to have like a with a green screen, like put a bunch of dinosaurs in the background, have something super corny, like, Jill's so low, they're going extinct. So the guy who was filming for me was like, I can do that. So they put it in there, and we put it on TV, and everyone laughed and started texting us and calling us, and random people that I didn't know were like, hey, that's really funny. And we're like, hey, we have something here.
Yeah.
So we went down to Benson Costume Shop in Omaha and rented a
rented
bunch of
$1,000
worth of costumes for 24 hours.
One day.
So good. It just took 4 hours.
We
to
bought
cut.
some of them too. We
Yeah.
bought some costumes because they were too good.
Yeah.
That's
And just cut them all, and it's just, and the reaction's great. Like,
It only took like 4.5 hours, and we cut enough for like a year, like 6
You
months.
spent more time
Really?
changing than you did
yeah,
filming.
for sure. I mean,
So we just made stuff up. That's what we went.
we don't care enough to like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm wearing a sloth costume in one of them. Like, it's, you know what I mean? He's dressed up as Macho Man Randy.
I
Kush.
love that one.
It's,
love that
It's
one.
fun. Like
The gorilla and the banana.
Like the people that come up to us, like at the weirdest
Yeah.
places. Omaha really is like a big small town too.
Yeah.
The people that come up to us, like, I mean, out of all places, I'm at my wife's grandmother's like wake, and I got 2 random people I don't know grab me in the back, going, "I just love your commercials. They make me smile and laugh all the time. I'm like, glad I could help, but I need to get over here and kind of do this wake thing." You know, but,
Come by. We'll sell you something.
yeah, exactly. But no, it's been good. It's fun. That's
Just
so-
make people. Again, like retail is about making somebody happy, right? You're if you're selling something, you're hopefully selling something that somebody wants, right? That's going to make them happy, like, or that they need, right? But that will make them happy, you know. And if you can make people laugh, people can have a good time, and view your company or your business in a positive light, just from, you know, in the aura or whatever out there.
Absolutely.
I think that just it makes it a lot easier.
And I think
you know?
it translates outside of retail too, right? Like I think all business should be that way, right? And so there's a concept of customer delight, which is essentially a step above customer service, right? Everybody strives for good customer service, but when your customer experience is delight, whether it's from laughing at a commercial or it's like you went above and beyond, like they're going to return and they're going to create positive thoughts in their, because this is all programming, right? We're being programmed every day, and those delight experiences are creating this positive emotion attached to your brand.
Yeah.
Regardless
the
of
word
the
of mouth
industry.
too. Then people want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Which is
Tell
the
their
best part,
friends
like,
and
yeah,
they-
like,
That's right.
Had a great
Hey,
experience.
did you see those
loved it.
idiots on that stupid commercial? I bought a couch from them. It's actually really nice.
It's so comfortable. They delivered it in 8 days.
And the consumer doesn't always know. So like, they see our commercial on TV, but then they're like, "Oh, you guys are here." Like, yeah, I'm here every day, walking around.
Yeah.
So I'd much rather sell you a
Well, and that's-
sofa than look at a spreadsheet.
That's really
super
cool
fun.
too, right? Like for the consumer, they're like, I see these guys all the time on TV and get to shake their hand, say hi, whatever.
And usually when we're there, we're working, we're moving something around,
Yeah.
or like if they see us on the floor. So I think that matters too. Like maybe subconsciously, it's like, oh, this person actually works in their business. It's not,
100%.
like some fucking bank CEO you never see who's sitting in an office in
Behind a
New York
curtain.
City. We're out there every day. So it's
Love that.
I think that's just part of who we are. And
We don't deliver furniture like we used to. I don't think my body could take
that
it if we kept
sucks.
doing that.
But
That
you've
was
done it.
terrible.
Oh, we
Oh
did
my
for
God,
years,
we do it.
for years.
Right.
Like
We
when
do
we
it.
first started, like we were kind of like we didn't have like a lot of, we weren't doing the business we do now, so we didn't have as many employees, like especially like the service part of the business, which is probably damn near the most important part, because if somebody gets something that is broken or if something breaks, like you need to take care of them right away. And I guess the thing that we always say, and like we talked about earlier, something we do different than others, like if somebody has a problem and it's our fault, like we caused that problem, whether it was something came in broken, we don't make the furniture, but maybe it came in broken, or we screwed something up or this or that, like it's like that is a priority. Take care of them.
Absolutely.
Like drop what you're doing, take care of the customer. And that's part of the culture that we've because it wasn't like that before. I think like when we came on board, I think our Google rating was like 2.3, and
That's hard to get that low.
And we had like
It's neglect. Neglect will get you that. Neglect will get you
and
that.
we
low
had
real
like
quick.
40 reviews, and now I think we have over 6,000 reviews between our Omaha and Lincoln store, and we're like a 4.8, 4.7, and it's not
That
like
is hard
it's hard to
to
be
do.
that in
Doesn't
furniture
just
because
happen.
stuff happens in furniture. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's giant stuff that's shipping all over the world. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's having several points before it gets to you, and so that's probably the thing that we're most proud of with our the culture shift that we've changed is the customer. You have to make that experience good. It doesn't matter how stupid your commercials are, funny your commercials are. If you're selling a product that you don't stand behind and don't go after, nobody's gonna come back.
Right.
So you gotta make sure you do that. So
And the consumer is not aware of how much we fix before it gets to their house.
yeah.
And that's
a
why,
huge
like,
thing.
the Wayfair long term is not, it's not a viable thing because everything comes in broken from scratch.
But
Yeah.
we've been saying that for a decade.
But
It
I'll-
takes a
still
while.
going.
So you
but they
buy
don't make
that.
any
They
money.
don't make money.
I know.
Yeah.
They don't
Neither
make
did
any money.
Amazon for a very.
I get
Yeah, I know,
very,
but I mean,
get it.
Wayfair's been around for fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
And they still don't make money. Like, I'm not saying they're not gonna. Very smart people that work there, and they know what they're doing, and it will continue to improve and get better, but I just don't see how they're ever going to make
Personally, I don't
a
want to
lot
ship
of money.
furniture all over the country. I deal with that. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
We do e-com, but we're 200-mile radius of each store. So our delivery, it's going on our trucks, our people, our techs. Not in a million years am I sending a bunk bed to New Jersey and calling,
Right.
I'm missing this part, I'm
Yeah,
missing
and then
this strip. Like,
and then you get a negative
and then
Google
I-
review from somebody from New Jersey that's never what I
Right.
mean. So
And I
that's why when we did it tight.
and I literally had a buddy buy a desk on Amazon. They ended up sending him 5 desks because he kept missing parts, different part. He ended up getting 5, and they were like, don't send it back. It's too
And then
expensive.
that
Don't
is
send it back."
also a
That's what I
problem
mean.
because
It's
now
like-
what does he do with 4?
Oh, he was like, I just eventually
Desks.
was able to get one good desk and threw the rest in the dumpster. He's like, I mean, that's the crazy.
It's not very
about it.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn it.
But it is hard, man. That whole side.
Oh,
of
we
it.
should have a special guest. The lady,
Oh,
the queen. The queen is walking
Queen of
by.
High Point.
the Queen of High Point.
Yes, we are. Why they got distracted, I don't know.
You're distracting.
When the queen walks by, you
Yeah.
acknowledge it.
Out of all the dumb shit we've done in this building, we always
That's
have to
true.
acknowledge. We always have to acknowledge.
Especially you two.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Kept us out of jail,
So
for sure.
At least once.
I also had a big part of that. I had more of the part. When she's
Okay.
done, she's done. All that, yeah, I think I did that. She would have been like,
well, what
"Hey,
happened?
No, I can see
no, we can't.
I mean,
Yeah,
who's
I mean,
gonna
that's
see
y'all's
it?
deal.
We just got too.
See it.
We got too drunk.
We
Sorry.
got too drunk,
Yeah.
made some mistakes, and but you come back the next day and you apologize, and everything's good.
Yeah.
Nobody was injured.
No, nobody was
No,
served.
that was
No
close.
animals
That
were
was
harmed.
close.
Very close.
That was very close. No
And
animal-
now they're sponsoring the event and are going to be on stage.
Look how things come around.
Take me out
no
now.
animals were definitely harmed, though. Let's focus on that.
Yeah,
No
there was
animals
definitely
were-
no animals harmed. No
were
animals or
harmed.
babies or old people were harmed in the making.
Did not
of,
increase our carbon footprint whatsoever
Brothers.
during this. Focus on the positives.
So they were telling me, like yesterday, how they're going around to their different vendors, and everybody has seen them as the sponsor on the party. Tell that story.
Yeah.
So the number one thing we're getting is because we're obviously a retailer, and they go, "Hey, I saw you sponsoring the Classy Art Party," and I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Why?" Well, I mean, and the truth is, honestly, and not to spoil a little speech tonight, but we care about the industry, and we enjoy the industry, and we care about you guys and what you guys have done for us, and I definitely drank my fair share, so I'm still in the black on that, but, I mean, we've
Well,
had so many relationships and people that we've
That and
met
I
there.
promised Gabe 5 years ago if he ever had a party, I would
It's true.
sponsor it. And then he called
We
me.
didn't do the Aladdin thing. We're not going to go into the details.
The
maybe
picture
one
you
day.
sent last market was great when we actually, remember that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's saved as his contact
that's
Yeah,
card.
same, same.
I think
Yeah.
I have it saved as his too.
Most epic picture
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, we kind of do our own thing, and we want to sponsor the party because we like you guys and we like being here. I mean, we got scooters we're riding around market now. This market, that was our big change. Get tired of walking everywhere. It's been our most
Everybody should
efficient-
do that if you're watching. And you are a
By the way,
furniture
classy
rep.
living
retail.
will be renting scooters out.
Yeah.
Retail tip.
Yes. Yeah, it's been great. But it's so funny. We're driving around up and down, and every time we go from one showroom to the next, someone's like, "That's such a great idea." I'm like, "You're damn right it is."
Yeah, especially here.
Just zipping around.
Dude, we've probably saved 2-3 hours worth of time just being on those.
And
been
it's
great.
fun.
We're actually that's why we
Scooter, like,
that's
it's
why we
fun.
have time to do this because we're ahead of schedule. So
Yeah.
we only have like 4 places to go still.
When we first moved out of the Crown Mark showroom and moved in here, at the time, like, you know, all the Crown Mark reps repped for us as well. And so we rented a golf cart and just left it there.
Oh, that's nice.
And so whenever you have customers, just bring them on the golf cart. But it got real fun after the sun went down.
Yeah.
We had a golf cart
yeah.
with some drinks. It's amazing we didn't go to jail. I have no idea how that didn't happen.
You can still get a DUI on a golf cart.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially when there's 7 people on a two-seater. You go the wrong way on the one way.
It's 11:30 at night.
2 wheels on the street, 2 wheels on the sidewalk, breaking into show place. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, City of High Point.
Yes, thank you so much for not ever putting any of us in jail.
We had the scooters up in IHFC right into the
Thank you for your
hallways.
service, police officers.
There's all the empty hallways through IHFC, like through Green. We're just zipping around. It was
Yeah.
so much fun. Yeah. It was great.
Until you got here, the lady was like, shut it
No,
down.
we didn't even drive it here.
I knew
We
it. I
immediately
knew
shut
it. I
down.
said because we respect the queen. And we would never do that to her.
Yeah, we were like,
Listen to this
We
lady.
respect it. Elaine's definitely gonna watch it now.
Tag.
Add one more person. Now there's 11 people that I watch.
So good.
So, what are retailers getting right and what are they getting wrong?
Oh, that's such a great question.
ooh, that's a loaded question.
That's a good one.
I mean, I
Get
can only,
into
I can
it.
only really reflect on us. What are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? That's our tough pills to swallow sometimes. But no,
The next question is, who do your parents like better?
It depends on the day. It's like
Yeah,
my kids. It's like my
Definitely
it's like
depends on the
my
day.
girls. It depends on the day. Which one I like. better. I love
Definitely
you both,
depends
but-
on the day.
That's kind of nice. In my family, it's every day Jonathan's the favorite.
No, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Who would have thought? Oh
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
my.
I never would have thought that.
There's definitely an easy one.
Retailers right and wrong. I mean, it's just navigating the current environment and just trying to make the best guesses on where the price points are going to go and what price points are consumers really trading down. You can read all this stuff in Furniture Day and blah 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 blah, but it's tough right now. You have inventory at 0% tariff, you have some at 10% tariff, you have some at 20% tariff. So what's really good? What's going to hold? What margin do you need to be at? I mean, that's
Have you
always
ever
our
had
biggest
one of
thing.
these?
Right now with the
ever
prices
had
just going up and
bubble
down.
No.
It's $11.99 going to
big
sell, or
pouch,
do I need
though?
to run it short
It's
at
long
$10.99?
and skinny.
I mean, if someone figures that riddle out, let me know. You know what I mean? That's the hardest thing.
It's not that much
so
bigger
sounds
than it's in.
delicious. but
How are the
Actually,
tariffs
it's
really good. After
affecting
this.
If we want to
your
try one, I got
business,
some.
your
We're
prices
all in their
right now,
conversation,
and how do you
just
see
disrupting
them
on the
affecting your
microphone.
business going
Sponsored
forward?
by-
So I mean, I think everyone eats a little bit. I think
Buzz.
the manufacturer's gonna eat some, the distributor's gonna eat some, we're gonna eat
You
some.
didn't
the
look at your
consumer's
local
gonna
head
eat some.
shop.
And that's the way it's gone for us. But like, there's certain products where we haven't, we've just ate it because we don't think we can take another price point. So we're doing it product by product. Like, there's some companies.
That's
that are
something
just,
I think that people are doing wrong.
Yeah, I
think-
agree.
That they're doing wrong.
Wrong. I think from what I've heard just from the industry and people I know that own businesses, like, yeah, all right, there's a 10% tariff, so they're raising everything 10% on their floor right away. They're doing, like, what we do is we do it as it comes in. So I think it's less of a shock to the consumer a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we have a bunch of inventory, we stocked up on a bunch of inventory before the tariffs hit because we knew they were hitting. Like, everybody knew, all the manufacturers had, okay, you got to pick up by this date or the price goes to this. Da, da, da.
Right.
And so we overstocked. So then again, we can let it flow a little longer. We don't have to raise our prices right now. We can raise them on this item in 2 months.
Right.
We can raise them on this item in 3 months. We have to raise them on this one next week. But like, I think that's something that more retailers should do. And it's not as easy, right? Because you got to do it as the items come in and you see, okay, now this isn't at our margin. We got to raise the price on this a little bit to get it here or there. But I think that is something that more retailers should be doing, because then it's not a shock to the consumer. It's
Well,
a gradual.
I don't think it's
thing.
just the retailer. I think the manufacturers and importers need to do something similar,
Well, and
because
some are.
one
Some
of the
are
things
looking
we
at
did-
different things, like 3% here, 5% here. What can take it, what can't. You know what I
right,
mean?
and it's based on cost, not what we sell it to you. So if there's a 20% margin, you better damn well not get a 20% price increase.
Right.
Because it's based on their cost, and they've got
Right.
margin in it. So
Exactly.
I saw a lot of people trying to get by on that, and all that's it's bad enough it's going up. Like, why are you making it worse? But also, as soon as is implemented, the price increase happens. It's like, wait a second, but you paid regular cost for all your inventory that
Yeah.
you have now, motherfucker.
How much do you have right now? You
Yeah,
had
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
100 sets yesterday. And now
Exactly.
it's
Still left over from COVID.
yeah. Well, that
Probably a few friends.
that'd be even more expensive.
Yeah, that's already up. That's already up.
Why does this couch come with a mask? Just in the box.
A matching mask.
So
my
it comes with
God.
a box of masks.
That
So,
coordinates
like-
with the pillows.
For the consumer out there, they hear, 100% tariff, 25% tariff, 30% tariff. Is that what the experience is in the retail price? Like, if they hear that this tariff is this percent, does that mean this goes up 100%? Or are there other factors that
So
influence
we
it?
just
so it
asked our
doesn't
sales staff
actually-
this. We just asked the question to our sales staff: is how much are you hearing customers talk about tariffs? They're not hearing it that often. Like, it's not a normal conversation they're hearing.
And it-
For the consumer.
for the consumer.
consumer.
But,
The
but
consumer.
here's the thing with that. Like, so, all right, so I'm gonna tell the world right now.
Who you voted for?
A truth. No, a truth. Okay, this is the truth. No matter what a politician says, no matter what anybody else says. Okay, so right now, it's Trump with the tariffs, and he's saying it's not. Prices aren't going to go up just because they're tariffs. Blah 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 blah. That's a lie. All the people, on the other side that are saying, oh, it's a 25% tariff. Oh, the prices are going to go up 25%. There's going to be huge inflation. Blah blah blah. That's a lie. Remember, the truth is always in the middle, right? So let's say there's a 20% tariff. The consumer is probably going to see 10%, 5% of that. So there is cost that is going to go up.
Part of the cost
at least
is
in
freight.
Yeah.
And that didn't
No,
necessarily
right,
change.
right. And maybe freight goes down. If freight goes down but tariffs are up, then you're not going to see as much of a price increase. So it's at least in the furniture industry, you know what I mean? Yes, you are going to be paying more prices. You're not going to be paying as high prices. So net, I guess, it's depending on which side you like, what you want to cheer for, it's a win, but it's right in the middle. It's not doom and gloom. It's also not, hey, we're getting all this money for free. No, it's costing the consumer. Like, some of it does get passed down.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's just a fact.
But again, it's based on the original cost.
Exactly.
Getting it over. By the time the consumer sees it, it's hit at least two hands, probably three if there's
Right.
distributors.
It's cost and margin, and everyone's got a margin. You have a margin you
Right.
need to make. We have a margin we need to make to keep the lights on, to keep the air conditioning going, to make payroll.
To have a store.
Yeah, and it's just math at the end of the day. It really is. It's basic arithmetic to make sure you hit a margin, because if I don't hit this margin, I'm not going to be able to survive.
But it is the media's job to scare people and alert people and get them all
That's how they
riled
make
up.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how they make
You know what I
money.
mean? And so 50%, they're like, oh my God. But, it's
But the reality of it is, things go up a little bit, but they're not going up
No.
by the percentages
Exactly.
that you're hearing
Exactly.
on
No.
Exactly.
podcasts.
And then the other thing too is like nobody watches TV. Yeah, that's true. Shit. Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. I better have a drink.
Another mimosa. Jonathan.
Priscilla. We're out.
Oh man, that's a whole book of worms. I mean, who knows how it's going to turn out and what's going to happen next? And that's the problem. That's the one thing that annoys me about it. If I want to say we're so positive, the one thing that I'm always doom and gloom, he tells me to shut up. He's like, you can't control it, and I need to hear that sometimes. I'm like, oh, now it's this tariff, now it's this tariff. It's not like the price increase. It's just the amount of damn work and figuring it all out and weeding through it that just drives you nuts. But it's great. Like, that's where he looks over at me, like, at our desk chair, and he goes, shut the fuck up. What are you going to do about it? Just like, what do you? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, what am I going to do? Let's
Yeah.
just work. That's
That
what we
doesn't
do.
sound like a very sensitive way to deal with your
No, I
We're
don't
brothers.
speak.
We're brothers. Yeah, you
I
know,
speak
like,
sensitive to everyone else, but him I could just be.
Like, I
Wait,
don't
you
know
talk
about
the same way to me too.
No,
know about you.
I'm
I don't
very
like
sensitive
it.
with you.
I wish you were sweeter.
Gabe, I don't know
Very
about you guys, but
sensitive.
like we've had every like when we started coming to work together, like I knew it would be tough. Like, dude, I can all the family
bad.
shit that people go like family business stuff. We've gone through all of it. Like it's crazy.
I'm sure you
Like,
guys
you
have
say like
too,
I'm not gonna
with
do
your
it. That's not
parents.
gonna be us. That's gonna be us. No, we've gone through all that shit.
Yeah,
It's wild.
and so I think, so everybody says don't go into business with family, don't go into business with friends, and we obviously are the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Obviously, right? But I just think it's how you do it, right? I mean, if you're, so you're the owner and CEO, and it's my way or the highway, you're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
If you are open to suggestions and debate healthy, and then it works, right?
Yeah.
And it's nice to have people in the foxhole with you. Like at the end of the day, y'all cut for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We have
Like,
the same goal. If you have
You
the
have the
same
same
goal,
goal.
you get there separate ways, but then that's how you find the best way.
And then you guys also have an excellent upbringing in that you guys are going to love each other tomorrow, no matter what happens,
Yeah.
right? And Jonathan and I are the same. That's not a lot of families, though.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
And
So-
when you steal, it's still kind of part of the family. It's not really stealing.
Yeah.
That is not true. That is not true. There'll be no thieving in the Kush family.
Rod would not have
Rod
it. He
would
does not
love
like
it. Rod would
thieves.
love it.
Yes.
But you're right. And I think that's the same reason, though. On the flip side of that, the other side of that, you treat family sometimes a little worse because you know that they're going to be there for you
Yeah.
tomorrow, no matter what.
Yeah.
So I can get
No,
at
he's
you.
showing up.
I can get at you
I
because
call
I
him a
know
piece
we're
of shit,
good.
and he's still showing up
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I know we're So that's the
Anybody
funny
else
side.
probably not.
For sure.
Do you ever wrestle at the store?
We have got in some fights.
Yeah.
We got one fight.
At the store? Or?
No, one fight since we took this over.
With swinging?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was at High Point.
Yeah,
It was at High Point. It was just like
It was the early days.
This was like 8 years ago. 8 years ago.
Who won?
There was no winner.
There's never a winner.
He outweighs me by
Somebody pathetic.
he outweighs me by like 60
I was gonna
pounds.
say.
But I would never quit.
Hey.
So he would tire out eventually.
Gabe,
Doesn't matter.
I've always pulled my punches.
I would never
I've
quit.
always just pulled a little bit back.
No.
Just to make sure
he
he's
can't
not
hit
hurt.
me, man. He can't
I'm
hit
so
me.
glad we're talking about that
can
because we
move.
brought gloves. Bring out the gloves.
You know what's funny? Actually, when we were kids, you know what he asked for Christmas? He asked for boxing gloves for my parents.
This is when
for
I was in high
Christmas.
school.
And I was like, when I
one
saw him
set.
unwrap boxing gloves, I was like, oh, fuck.
So I made him. I got two
Shit
pairs.
kicked
I
out
made
of
I
him
love that.
box me.
So I did that with my son.
Because he's my younger brother. I made him box me.
My
You
son
said you
moved,
beat the shit
out of
moved
him.
in.
Yeah.
My son moved in with me when he was 16 because him and his mom were having it out, and he was like very like he just didn't listen to anybody, right? And he just thought he could take me and this and that, right? We're 16, we all did. So I bought gloves. We never had to use them. I wanted to so bad.
How many
I
times
still want
How many
to.
times did you put him on?
Once
go.
a week.
I'm
Once a
ready,
week,
bud.
let's go.
Gabe just had him on. He was looking
How-
in the mirror. Come on, I got you.
Washing dishes with them. It's real awkward.
Whatever you want.
I'm ready,
got
boy.
so heavy.
I'm ready, boy. What did you? How old is your son now?
He's 21. I want him on.
Is he in
I
college?
want it to happen. No.
Is he gonna come on board or what's the?
Oh, he
deal
came
there?
on board twice.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is he
he's been fired twice too.
Chip off the
Yeah.
old block.
Yeah, he's not built for this at all. Not at this stage, anyway. He's figuring
young.
it out.
He's
Yeah, he's
young.
figuring it out.
Have you ever been fired?
That's a good question. That is a good question. We know Jonathan hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the good one.
Oh, I remember one time, and Jonathan loves to tell this story. It was my second day on the job. My first day, I was offered a management position because they saw my work ethic, and I was.
What was
At
his car?
Glossy?
No, I was at PetSmart.
I just love every part of that.
He was really great with the geckos.
Which goldfish do you want?
Wow, that guy could really scoop a gone. That guy could really scoop a goldfish.
He was sick.
That is Major Ontario Goldfish Scooping.
But on day 2, I was off. Got fired because my drug test came in.
That's so
What are you
weird
gonna
that
do?
PetSmart would drug test.
What are you gonna do?
Like,
I know.
How does
working
anyone
at
work
If I
at
drug
PetSmart?
test
How does
people, I would have
anyone work at
employees.
PetSmart?
I don't know.
How do they have any employees?
This was a long time ago before all the legal stuff. So
That's really
you
good.
heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
And at the risk of angering our audience who owns snakes, I have a theory. I have a theory that if you
Probably 10% of our
if you
audience.
own a snake, you have been late on rent. I got no evidence
You know
to
what?
back it up.
No,
It's just-
I've owned 2 and have never been late on rent. Because I don't know that I've ever paid rent.
Yeah. Have you ever had a rent to pay?
Oh, that's so good. Oh man.
Good stuff.
yeah. So, welcome to the podcast. This is 2 homeboys.
Did you guys introduce yourselves?
We're doing that right now.
I'm your host, Joe Walter, and my wonderful co-host, Gabriel Cohen. And we're joined by our guests from Kush's 7-Day Furniture and Mattress
Yes.
Superstore.
Emporium.
Deluxe.
Emporium. We prefer
Mattress
Emporium.
Accessories.
We prefer Emporium.
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Ron and Troy Kush. Thank you all
Welcome.
for being here.
Oh,
He got
that
me
makes
wrong.
perfect sense.
Oh, Randy.
Oh, Jesus. Randy.
I'm
drunk
not Rod
already.
Jr.
We
He's,
call him Rod Jr.
podcast.
he's
We call
Rod
him Rod
Jr. No,
Jr.
he's
some
Rod
days.
Jr. It's fine.
Jesus.
He's Rod Jr.
apologize.
Yeah, fine.
I'm out of here.
Fucking bullshit.
It's fucking
Trick me,
scumbags.
Gabe. Insult me.
Rod, you're here in spirit,
Just
buddy.
got me
Yeah.
on camera to insult me.
He's not even going to watch this.
He might
My
have fall
boys did
asleep.
what?
He'll fall asleep though.
Yeah.
What is he doing now?
Golfing. He golfs a lot.
Is
I
he
think-
involved in the business?
No.
Not at all. He
No.
doesn't
I
come
mean,
in.
we're all partners, like a third, but he doesn't do anything.
And we
He
have
just
a
golfs.
property management side of stuff that the 3 of us own. He likes to do that stuff. He gets a little involved in that. But, you know, they live in Vegas for 7 months out of the year during the cold months of Omaha, and then they come back in the summer and hang out.
Doing much geese hunting anymore?
A little bit. It does a little. Yeah, he's going with.
Is he doing Vaughn?
No. Ears and Airs.
Oh,
On that
yeah,
trip,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
Pheasant.
He
He
does a
likes to
little
pheasant. He'll go pheasant hunting once or twice a year, like if they place him there for him to shoot.
The European
Tie their leg
some-
down.
As long as he knows he's got like 100 pheasants.
The European hunts where they throw them off the tower, and there's like 10 dudes that just obliterate these pheasants. It's like, have you heard of that? It's
No.
incredible.
Wait,
Just,
are you
just for
talking
the
about-
record, I am not a hunter. I love all animals except geese. I hate geese, but all other animals I love
Why do you hate geese?
because they shit on the golf courses
You're
and they hiss
golfers,
at
man.
you like they're tough shit. It's like, who do you think you are? You're a goose. Come here.
Of all the things
I just
to
hate geese. I despise geese,
You're
and
on
they
my-
don't taste good.
You're on my fairway.
I don't like
so
goose.
quit shitting on the green.
Eric used to bring
I hope there's
me,
no geese people out
geese
there.
jerky in
it
Tupelo.
good?
It was good.
Geese jerky?
Except when you got that pellet. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Geese is so fucking.
You guys ever gonna go back to
Greasy, though.
Tupelo?
I
I used to hang
went.
out there. Did you?
I went
Oh yeah, you
last
did go.
winter or something. Everybody was talking about it's coming back. And I was like, I'll go walk it. And so some of my friends were going. We went. It's not coming back. I mean, I hope it does.
That's
but
where
it
we
wasn't.
found. That's where we found the neon pig. Was your showroom?
That's
Do you
right.
remember
First time we went to
the last time you
Tupelo.
guys showed there when we were playing beer pong out the front.
Oh yeah, in
For
the
a
hall.
showroom, for a
In
showroom.
the hall.
Someone actually said that to me the other day. They go, 'cause they were at, it's when someone asked about sponsoring a classy art party. I said, yeah. And they said, I remember those guys shooting Tupelo. I remember one year they were out there playing beer pong in front of their showroom. I go, yeah, I was there playing with them.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah,
that's what we
100%.
do, man.
That's fun.
Gotta keep it.
Tupelo was fun. It'd be cool if it came back.
It would be.
It
cool.
would be so cool.
We,
That's why I went.
we
I was
enjoyed going
very
down
optimistic.
there, and like I. It just sucks. You got to drive an hour and a half from Memphis.
It was
We'd
a
always find something.
trip.
Though. We'd
They would
always
pay for your
find something our
hotels too.
store.
They would pay for our hotels.
We'd always find
We were
a
the
vendor.
dealer of the year in
And
2019
it was the
for
place
Tupelo.
Look
where,
at
like,
you.
Yeah, I got the
It
poster in
wasn't
my room.
busy.
Hell
They're
yeah.
in my office.
for reps
That's
to go.
awesome.
So it would be the
When we
sales
went-
manager.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is there a
So-
chance, like,
Blast from the
as a
past.
retailer,
Connections were great,
Remember,
yeah.
we chance to
Blah,
talk
blah,
to
blah.
the sales
Remember
manager
this
where
story
here,
here.
you know, they're
It
too
was cool
busy
being
to-
there,
yeah.
they're
Like,
dealing
If you
with
guys go,
agents and-
if you ever
For
go,
us,
let
with
me
like
know.
two
'Cause I would like to
showrooms,
go
you know,
again.
and
It would
we're
be
big
fun.
showrooms,
Here's the thing,
but
Ashley
we could find
showing
these
us.
small
Remember we went
vendors
bowling?
where
We
we
got
can do
two
truckloads
side
of them, and they can't
conversations.
service
Probably
them
not
majors.
good for the audio.
So we get a little bit of a competitive advantage.
Remember when we went
But he's
bowling?
whispering
Well, and
over
remember
there.
we went bowling?
You could shop
Yeah.
the stuff that
Uh,
you don't have time to shop.
What was
with
it?
here, like trees.
Something
Like,
lanes.
I bought
it was like
Rebel
it's
Lanes.
Rebel Lanes.
Fuck yeah.
Rebel
there.
Lanes.
Like, and I would never
Confederate
take
fucking
the time
flag
here
up there,
to
Rebel
look at
Lanes.
trees.
He's like,
Let's bring the
stop having your own
conversation together.
conversation.
Yeah, we gotta cut all
We're
this
talking about
shit out.
Tupelo, dumb shit we found in Tupelo.
Us too, but
I
separately.
guess we can all talk together.
Yeah.
It is a podcast. Remember we
You
found those
spliced those out of
leather
it.
animals down there?
Yeah.
We found like
We always find something down
leather
there.
animals. that
Every
people have started
market
selling.
we would find one company that we'd buy from that was new.
Yeah.
Every time at Tupelo.
I discovered Podium at Tupelo.
Oh.
Just wandering around, and these dudes are there, and like they weren't anything at the time. And I was just goofing off, like I was done, just walking around the hallways. And what do you guys do? You know, a couple of, tech dudes
Yeah.
there, and they're, tech polos or whatever. And they're like, we have this review software, and it was great. It changed our world with our reviews. Like,
Obviously,
went
it
from
didn't work enough.
Still working on it.
Yeah, but yeah, and then they became a thing.
Yeah.
now they're big and apparently expensive. I don't know, but I talked about them to people forever. Like I don't
Yeah.
have anything to gain from it, but I thought it was fantastic
You
for
reviewed
us.
the review company.
Yeah.
I love that.
I became an evangelist for them, in a way.
But
But
some of the best things that you hear, like, is just, hey, we're all very famous people here. But when you give an endorsement to a product that like is just a great product, like there's no better advertising than that. When you hear
Yeah.
from somebody that you trust, somebody that you
For sure.
know, and you could say, hey,
Kinda
I
like
like this,
classy
I
living.
use this.
Agreed.
Now with
That guy.
lamps.
Yes.
I like how you changed the name to Classy Living, though. That's
Thank
good.
you.
That's good.
Opens the
It
door.
gives you a long runway, baby.
That's
Yeah,
right.
fuck yeah.
That's-
I say, what's the next expansion?
that's your
Yeah, what's
tagline.
next?
That's
What's
your
next?
tagline.
Are we breaking
Classy
news?
living now with lamps.
Oh, look at that.
That's it.
Are we breaking
right
news?
here, and I'm not going to say names, but look at this brand.
Yeah.
Look what they did, too.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Smart.
I think we started something.
I dig it.
But yeah, no, we don't know what's next, but there's something next. We're gonna give it some time, let it breathe a bit, expand the lighting until we're established as a leader in that field as well.
Yeah.
And then it'll be on to the next.
Can I
Get
give
your
you
order
a
to ship and see if
suggestion?
it retails.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
call you and ask you for sure, but go for
I'm
it.
going to give you a suggestion right now. After the lighting gets hold, which it will, it's obviously great products. We shopped it 2 days ago. And next, gold and silver jaguars and lions and elephants.
in the lighting.
No.
No,
just
just like
figurines.
statues.
Statues. Small statues of random big cats and other African animals. That's next.
Only African animals.
They sell the best.
I mean, they
No
sell
Indonesian animals.
Feels racist.
No
African
snakes.
animals
elephants
are
are
the
good.
coolest.
Elephants are good.
What do you mean?
Crossover.
Can we get a
from-
kangaroo?
It's the
in there?
opposite
No
of racist. It's
kangaroos?
the opposite of
I don't
racist.
know
Yeah.
about that.
Damn.
Nobody wants a gold kangaroo.
You can do
I
you can
do.
do yeah. I mean, you can do a
It's
camel.
gonna be different.
Camel's like more Middle East. You can do camels.
Yeah.
People like camels.
Are
I never would've
koalas
thought.
mean?
No, but they have chlamydia.
Do they really?
okay.
Yeah.
You thought about bringing some in that we can hang out with?
But I didn't know koalas
would
were
be
such
awesome.
sluts. I had
We didn't want to give them
Slutty
chlamydia.
Slutty koalas.
Have you seen?
We didn't want to give the koalas more chlamydia.
Have you seen where
Slutty
Theo
koalas.
Vaughn was in Australia, and it was like Andrew Schultz, somebody talking about a conversation with Theo Vaughn while he was in Australia, and he was like, "Yeah, man, we got these koalas coming up to the house later to hang out with us," and Schultz was like, I think it was Schultz. He was like, "Oh man,
Schultz
you
is
gotta
good.
be careful, man. Those things have chlamydia." And Theo Vaughn goes, "Well, they gotta be careful. I got some things too."
He's so good. He's so fucking good.
Oh.
He's so good.
Yeah, he is. I hate that he suffers from all the like mental health stuff.
Yeah, I
Like,
know. I
Yeah,
know. But
I mean, at least he knows about it. He's vulnerable,
he talks
open about
the
it.
fact that he talks about it probably helps a lot.
I don't think
A
the
lot.
celebrity can help that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that can't be.
It's the
conducive.
magic that gets you there.
If you're going to be a
That's all-
celebrity,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
have
that's
some
exactly
mental
it. Yeah,
health
you're
issue.
right, yeah.
For sure.
That's wild.
Especially as a comedian.
That's why we're all crazy, right?
Yeah.
Blame it on our celebrity.
I blame it on their parents. Blame it on our parents.
How could we
That
not be
trauma.
weird with all of this
That's
attention that we
easy.
get?
That's a layup. That's easy.
All the tens of viewers. Oh, it's great.
All right, so back to an earlier question. What is next for 7 Day?
We don't really have a ton of want to necessarily go open another store or do that. We do other things in other industries. and we kind of like doing that, and we like running 7-day and where we're at. Because the other day, people always ask during COVID especially, and there was a few opportunities that you could buy this store, do this, and like if you grow, you do lose touch with your company itself. You lose touch with your employees, you lose touch with your consumers, because we are a family-owned business, and that's a huge asset to the market we're in, is being a homegrown family business. People shop us because of that, and it's just a fact of life. If you start open a store here, open this store, open a mattress store, it's like you're going to be spread too thin.
You can't.
You're going to become corporate.
If we had another brother, we could do that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too late. Tell Dad to get to work.
Hey, that's my mom you're talking about.
Rod, get it, boy.
Don't do that.
When one of our illegitimate
He's
brothers
doing it
shows
anyway.
up, when one of our illegitimate brothers shows up, that we hadn't met.
Well, then your dad was sort of a victim of that already, right? Like
Yeah.
you said,
No,
he
we
were
saw.
12 stores at one point.
We saw. Ultimately, obviously, we learned a lot from our father and how he did business in a lot of good ways, but there was also some mistakes, right, that were made, and you don't want to repeat those, right?
And we
I'm
weren't
sure
young
you
when
said
that
the same
happened,
thing.
like,
I was in
yeah.
college. We were in college.
I
were
saw
aware
the
of- yeah.
downsides of everything. It's like I don't necessarily want to chance putting my family through that, and we got good lives, and we're happy with what we do now, and we can make a good living, and we got 60 great employees that we get to take care of, and they have a great living. So you got to get to a point where,
When's enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, and I love
for
that.
furniture,
And I think,
and there's other things in life to do outside of furniture.
I think
We
our
do that.
generation
Yeah.
is saying
We're much better
I
at that
don't
than the baby
live to
boomers.
work.
Yes.
I work to live.
Yes,
And
100%.
the greed of
Wait, what?
I think there's a
I didn't know that was an option.
Some of us, 75% of us, 75% of our generation figured it out from the baby boomers' mistakes and figured out that you need.
I just think
you do need to work.
There's
live to
less
work,
greed
work to
in the
live.
lower generations
Yeah, no,
behind
the-
us.
Because honestly, and like me and him talk and make fun of the baby boomers all the time, right? But like, what was baby boomers? 45 to 65 was the baby boomer generation, right? 1945 to
We'll all
1965.
agree that
Sure,
Yeah,
you're right.
there
You're
is-
on
yeah.
there. You're on.
I'm pretty
there.
sure I'm right. on
Fact
this.
check, Alex, pull it up.
Yeah.
You're on there.
Google it. But again, like there was the baby boomers, right? There were so many people. There were so many people born. Like there was so much more competition,
Yeah.
right? And America was that's when America really truly became the superpower it is after World War II, right? So all these kids, our parents, all grew up in this hyper competitive, hey, I came from nothing, and they all come from nothing, right? Like my dad's dad has a 3rd grade education.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they all came from nothing and worked their ass off to make something. So I respect it, right? Like I have so much respect for all of them because they literally started from nothing, right? But in the other side of it, like you have to understand, like you didn't get there by yourself. You got there because of, obviously it was part of it was you, but like other people that helped you get there. You know what I mean? Whether it's employees or mentors or things like that, where I think we have a better appreciation for that than our
Right.
our
I think
parents.
so.
You know
I
what I
think
mean?
so.
So
Did you ask your granddad why 3rd grade? What was it in 3rd grade? You're like,
yeah,
I know the answer. Actually,
yeah, we know this.
I know
We
the
have
answer.
this answer. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no. He went there, and the nun slapped him on the wrist. Went to Catholic school, and the nun slapped him on the wrist. Said, "You hit me again, I'm not coming back tomorrow." She smacked him again with a ruler. Said, "Don't you talk back to me." He goes, and I didn't come back.
really?
Man of his word.
So it wasn't that he was like 4th grade was like, nah.
No,
It might have been.
It was that.
that, or he went to the racetrack and liked horses.
Yeah,
I mean
so
that's
started cleaning stables, and then
Yeah.
became a jockey, like we said.
That's cool.
Do you guys ride horses?
No.
No, we own a horse now. I tell you this.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
why? Wait.
We bought. So we have a good friend. We have a good. We have a good
we love
friend.
horse racing.
We have a good friend. I've been to the Belmont twice. I've been to the Derby twice. Like, it's a blast. There's nothing better than a horse race. You drink, you people watch, and you gamble.
Never got an invite.
Yeah, I mean, I
Dude,
think
you
this
should
is
come.
a field
If
trip.
I go this year, I'll hit
This
you.
is an invite.
Yeah, I think
Because
it'll
you
be-
got it on
are
camera.
you
10 or 20
have
people,
already
you're all
have all the
invited.
clothes. I don't need to buy anything.
It's all,
I just need the hat.
a big
You don't need, yeah.
I'll borrow some of Craig's.
Usually it's the girls that wear the hats.
Yeah,
but that's
perfect.
fine. That's fine.
No, it's so much fun.
I'm so
It's
in.
so
I've
fun.
actually wanted to go for years. And
It's one of the best times. And so our good friend, his younger brother was in my brother's grade. We grew up with him. He was like 4 years older than me, so we've known him forever. My dad's friends with his father. He does our insurance. And he owns he might own more racehorses than anybody else in the state of Nebraska. Like he's on the board for it's Justin Larson's his name. He's on the board for like Horseman's Park, all the racetracks right around Nebraska, and he owns what 20, 30. I don't
he
even
owns
know
like
how
40
many.
horses.
I don't
now.
even.
It's crazy. Race
So
horses. They race
we've
all over
always
the
talked
country.
about getting a horse and naming it after our father's nickname as like a funny joke. Crusher was his nickname, right? And so this summer he calls or texts us and he's like, "Hey, I got a horse in Florida. He's a 2-year-old, and he hasn't raced yet, but like his dad was like 4th in the Derby, like Pleasant Orb or something, and like good lineage. He's like, you guys want to go in on half, right, of it?" And so we're like, hell yeah.
It's an instant
And
yes.
so we have a LLC that does all of our property stuff, and so me and him just did it because it was 2/3. We had the majority. And it was on Father's Day.
We have the majority.
That's
And
how we
so
work.
We had a
it was
board
right.
meeting.
It was right on. It was right around Father's Day, and so we text our dad on Father's Day and say, "Happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you. We bought a horse. We named it. It's named Little Crush. Little Crush. Is it Little Crush or Little? Yeah, it's Little
Yeah,
Crush.
because you have to go through the
Little
whole
Crush
naming process.
with a K.
Like it's hard to name
For
a horse.
goodness sake.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because
little-
you can't use one that's already been taken.
Correct.
Or
You have
for
to.
a
It's a
certain
whole
amount of
thing.
years,
There's
or
a whole
if
thing.
they've won like a big race and you can never use the name.
Yeah,
that's like
it's
a whole
like a
thing.
whole thing.
Horse racing is a whole other industry. It's
And
wild
so
this
we
year.
bought
Yeah,
this
it's
horse,
fun.
and he's been training in Chicago since August, and he's crushing it.
Oh, this.
I see what you did there.
This. Just
I gotta
happened.
know. I gotta
This
know
year.
how
Oh,
much
it's probably
this
6
horse
months.
cost.
So it was like $19,000. It
Oh, it's
wasn't
not
crazy.
bad.
So and we paid half, so we own 50% of it, and then the stable fees are around $1,200 a month, or $2,400. So we pay half, so it's like $1,200 a month costs us. And he's going to run his first race here very soon. And he's going to go down to Arkansas and all that. And he's got great times right now. So we'll
training
see.
really well.
He could. I don't want to.
We get it. Don't
Jump
say it.
the
Don't
hurdle,
say it. Don't say it.
but
Jump it.
if he.
I don't want, enough with the puns.
Come on, I was just getting started.
You're doing great.
Thanks. But no, he's probably going to run his first race in the next couple weeks. So.
Y'all gonna go see it?
Oh yeah, as long as I can. I coach high school football, so it's hard for me to get away right now because we're playoffs start next week.
But
But
you can always watch
20th
it.
ranked team in the country, by the way. Is what I
So,
coach. Oh,
can you
South
make
Patriots.
money from this?
Yeah, I mean the horse
If he
will have
wins
a-
races-
If he wins races, you get paid.
So you get, if he wins, you get paid,
Yep.
and
He's
then
swimming.
you split that. And like, what kind of like, is it a profitable thing, or
Probably
you just
not.
recoup some of your expense?
I've heard there's a ton of money in it. It's done
I mean,
right.
yeah, you got to hit the lottery, right? I get the right 2-year-old I bought for 19 grand, and suddenly he's one of the top 20,
He's in the-
top 23-year-olds in the
And he's in the
world
Derby
running
next
the
year
Derby.
running,
like-
yeah. Then you're
And
definitely
that's
going.
Powerball
man.
type stuff, right?
We're
But
fucking
no, but
fine.
and he could
I'll
run
fly
until
out
he's
with
8,
TJ
9
if he
years
makes
old,
Derby.
as long as he doesn't get
Go!
injured, and keep winning races and make us money. And like his lifetime earnings could be $250,000, or he could break his leg and go to the glue factory and we lose it all.
Not the glue factory.
What's the glue factor?
It's
Where you send horses.
not very PC,
It's
right?
not- sorry, after all the nice animal talk earlier. But like seriously, he could get injured and then he never races again, right?
Where are the gloves? Get the gloves.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
It's
So I mean,
been
it just
fun.
depends.
It's cool.
And he could even, let's say he's not a great horse, but he's okay. He could come and run around Nebraska for the next 6 years, and make
Does
money
he
doing that
get
way.
paid for every race? Does he get paid
If
something?
you
or
win,
lose?
place, or show. Like,
So top 3, he gets paid something.
Oh, I know top
Yeah.
4 get paid, don't they?
I think the
top 4
fourth
own
gets
horse.
something. Yeah, maybe. But
Depending,
not
it depends
like-
on the race and all that stuff. But
Yeah, it depends
But
what
so-
the purse is.
And so you
Purse.
could,
Look at you.
you
The
could
regular horseman.
Yeah.
you could ship this horse all because you're
Coxman.
trailering him, and then the jockey's got a hotel room. So there's a lot of expense involved. in
yeah,
all of
and,
this.
and we just split, and then that's the thing.
They
We
don't
have a
make
buddy, he
movies
runs
like
it all.
they
He has
used to
jail
do.
racing. He has a whole
Conversation
company.
Seems boring.
So no, it's,
We're over here talking
we're
about.
learning about horse racing over here.
We're talking about Coxman.
Coxman. Oh.
Coxman.
Yeah, so it is. I mean, it's all over. Like, yeah, like pie in the sky. Suddenly, this horse makes the Derby, wins the Derby, and we stud him out for the rest of our lives, and we're never back in High Point again.
No, I
But
just
that's not true. You
I'd
would come for the fun. You
You're
came
right.
for the
Yeah,
fun to begin
I'd
with, and you would still
yeah,
come. For
yeah, we
just,
still.
I'd be a classy art rep for like one store.
Sounds awesome.
Just one.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
I don't really need the money, but
You
I'll
got to
work really
wrestle
hard.
Tim Vaughn.
Who? That's the next podcast.
Yeah.
Who are we gonna do the? Was it the Jello or pudding
Tim
wrestling?
Vaughn and Eric Schwartz.
Eric Schwartz and Tim
Eric and
Vaughn.
Tim.
We could go Michael and Omar though. Liven it up a little bit.
Michael's too skinny.
Yeah, he's slippery,
Omar would
though.
take
You
him
can't get a
down.
hold of him.
That's true. That's true.
I'm glad you thought about that. It's a good visual.
Yeah. AI does wonders.
Michael is big ass.
We can actually
broken
make
nose.
that video happen.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's happening.
Perfect. Definitely.
Oh boy.
I don't want to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's
It's
just
gonna
a-
haunt my dreams.
you put on a
God.
projector at the party.
Yeah, just play it on.
Oh my God.
On a reel over and over.
That's a wonderful idea.
I'll sponsor it again if you do that.
Done.
Michael
It's done.
and Omar.
Just a loop of
Jello
all
pudding
market
wrestling.
videos.
Done, done, done.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so what else you guys want to talk about?
What do you guys want to talk about? We can
Yeah.
talk about you guys. How's things with you guys? How's business? How are you handling everything, and from a manufacturer standpoint with all the tariffs and shit?
Yeah, I mean it's great. You know, we when the tariffs first started going nuts, 150% or whatever, crazy. We locked ourselves in a room and we found a bunch of avenues how to kind of skate around it. And one of the things we did was hire a customs attorney, and she quickly said, "No, you can't do that."
Why? Come on.
You can't do that.
And then
Give me
we were like-
$10,000.
And then we were like, what about this? No, that's not going to work. But we did find legal avenues, at least on the art side, to avoid them.
Oh,
Well, and
so-
you do a certain amount of manufacturing here, so
There was also that. So that
tire
was
business
that was
is not imported. You have a factory.
correct. And so having that diversity definitely helped. But we were able to stick with pre-Trump tariffs on the art side, not on the lighting side,
Yeah.
but it's fine. I mean,
Hey,
we're
it's
all
Michael.
good. Hi, Michael. We
We were just talking about you. You and Omar Jello pudding wrestling each other.
Yeah, come on.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome, thanks.
Helps the talking.
Awesome.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh, you're the best, man.
Michael, say hi to the camera. Say hi to
Yeah,
our
that
tens
would
of
be
viewers.
great. Thank you.
Tens of viewers.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. I love
Tariffs and
Tariffs,
you.
yeah,
Just
whatever.
how you're
The
mitigating.
business is good.
mitigating
I mean,
all,
we're doing really well, right? I mean, with the anticipation leading into High Point. I mean, you know, switching campaigns 4 times in 2 months was definitely a challenge and more work than should ever be done.
Yeah.
But we got through it, and it went perfectly, from Classy as a Secret and building excitement and anticipation and suspense.
You didn't have to do any of the work. I did the work.
I mean, he had to manage manage you. He had to manage
Yeah. Yeah. So then the rebrand and the party's back and then the lighting, and so it was a lot. But you know, you walk around the halls and you know, High Point isn't bustling like it used to be. You know, it's pretty quiet, and then you go to our showroom and it's like packed all day. And so it was definitely worth the work.
Good.
It's great.
Good.
What about the gardening?
Yeah.
I do follow
Wanna
you on
hear
the
about
gardening
some
stuff,
gardening?
dude.
Thanks.
I like your gardening
Everybody follow
content.
me on.
I love that
TikTok.
stuff. I always laugh when you do
Yeah,
something.
I have fun out there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How many wife beaters do you own?
A lot.
I do like you're always
It's just
dressed like
one.
a dirty farmer.
Just
in every
one.
one.
Yeah.
It's the same one.
It's the same one. Never watched it.
He adds character, the little stain.
Gives him a
Got
rugged
that
look.
sun
you
hat
know?
on, you know.
He's always fancy. He's always really fancy, but that gives him his the rugged side.
Yeah, you see my hair all crazy.
rugged side of
and,
you. Yeah.
Look at me, I'm one of
Not
you.
everybody gets to see that.
I'm the everyman.
Hey, Jonathan, who's the favorite son? Oh, he said you.
Oh,
He said you.
We don't believe it.
Yeah, we definitely don't believe
John,
it.
Do you actually think that?
Jonathan is off camera and he pointed to Gabriel.
They have done a great job of not showing favoritism at all, ever. But it's clear.
We just know. Well, you could be Dad's favorite and he's Mom's favorite.
Yeah, no.
No.
I wish, but no. I mean, stable, out of trouble. You know, they've never had to bail him out of jail.
Where's bow ties?
You know,
He
he wears bow ties. for
Yeah,
God's
I like
sakes.
it.
You can't wear a bow tie and not be a good guy. I've never met
Exactly.
anybody who's a bad guy who wears a bow tie.
I'm gonna fuck that up for you.
Bow tie.
I'm wearing a bow tie.
Are you wearing a bow tie? Well, then I stand corrected.
Yeah, but that is a good point, though. I don't know a single bad guy that's ever worn a bow tie. I don't know too many people that have worn bow ties.
Yeah, that
Could
might
be
be why there's not many
coincidental.
bad guys.
Epstein.
Touche, salesman. Touche.
When you're right, you're right.
Damn.
Guy knows what he's talking about.
So, how did you like the island?
Oh, that's our next topic.
Did he have a
Let's
nice?
do
Did
this.
he have a nice plane?
We call it the Carnival Cruise Line's private island.
We're getting canceled.
Bad rabbit hole there. Bad rabbit
We're
hole.
getting canceled. You have to
We're
have
lo-
something.
we're
to
losing-
be
oh, yeah,
canceled.
We're losing our tens of viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost every sponsor just now.
Oh my God.
We are looking for sponsors, by the way.
That's it. Hey,
We know that you
and
like
we're
to
in the
support the
business to
industry.
sponsor things we shouldn't. So.
Hey, bring out the contracts. We have them ready.
Let's get those signed on
Throw our
camera.
logo right here for
Yeah,
every podcast. Oh, it's great. Man.
Yeah, well, this is fun. It's
Yeah.
nice to get to know you guys better.
Yeah,
this
no,
was
it's
fun.
good. It's a great
Appreciate the
time.
invite, guys.
You know, there's so many times where you're just hanging out here and just like, yeah, how's things going? Yep, good shots. All right, yep, all right, fun, yep. You know, and you don't actually get to sit and talk and kind
Yeah.
of hear everybody's stories.
And honestly, like what Troy mentioned earlier, though, like that was the best part of like during COVID, because like when we would just sit at the bar and there would be hardly anybody here, right? And I tell you what, like it mattered so much because we were able to just shoot ideas off the people that actually were here and have conversations about it, and it wasn't like a crazy time. Like it was just like we could just bounce ideas off each other during such a
Right.
crazy time. You know what I mean? It's good to do that with other people.
And did you find that those people would receive them well and then actually implement?
Well, it was just like bouncing ideas off each other, right?
Okay.
Like if they were doing something that like me and him were like, oh
I got
fuck,
you.
that's a great idea.
I got
you know what I mean?
It
Like,
wasn't
we would-
necessarily geared at. Have you tried a chair with elephants?
No, it was
Yeah.
more like, here's what I'm doing with this, or like, here's how I'm handling this situation. Here's how I'm doing it with my employees, or this or that. It's like, it's nice, like you guys' bar is kind of the center, center of the high
it's the
point.
center of
for
High
us.
Point for
yeah.
us, yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? At
all the
center,
reps we know
at the center's
actually
on
make
High
it.
Point. Your bar is the
And-
center of the center.
I'm the center of the center. Oh well, thank you for saying that.
Yeah, well, it's true. It's
Yeah.
true, but
That's
it is.
where this
it is.
podcast was born. So
It is.
And that's the underrated part of market. You know what I mean? At least for us as a small business, as the networking and talking to different people and ideas and how you handling this, and you should go look at this, or this is working, or or just trust me. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that's the underrated side, and that's why I said earlier, like that's what gets you the mojo back a little bit. Like to go home and go back into your business and let's implement a change and let's bring something new in and let's get everyone else motivated. That's what I love about High Point. It's a huge reset. If you're tired when you leave, you're exhausted, you looked at everything,
but it's worth it.
it's
Yeah.
so worth it, man.
Well,
it's
just
beyond
the
product.
manufacturers we've met,
Yeah.
hanging out there, like, hey, come check out our showroom when you have time, and like on a Saturday like today, like when we get done, like we go shop and see some new businesses, and just meeting people there has been such a huge. Like we carry things, we sell hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars of things now, or different products that of people we've just met hanging out, having
Right,
a drink.
right.
You know what I mean? Like that. That's
great.
it's the value of that. You can't put a value on it,
Right.
right? Like you meet somebody and now you're selling $250,000 a product a year from that, from hanging out and having a couple beers or whatever. Like you can't put a value on that. That's why we love you, man.
It's supremely frustrating to talk to retailers who say, I'm not going to market. I'm not going to market. Like, my reps will bring me this stuff.
You hear it all the time.
And
that's
I
crazy.
get
That's
so
crazy to me.
frustrated with that because, like, it's not just about what you're going to shop here or, how many sofas are on display.
Pictures do not do furniture
But it's-
justice.
And it's
ever.
also like what
Well,
you
the
hear in
motivation.
the elevator.
Yeah, man, it's-
like you're around and you overhear somebody's like, oh my gosh, and you see immersive sound at this place, and you're like, that's not even on my radar. I didn't know that was a thing, and now like there's chairs with speakers in that.
There's literally a sign right behind you. Is immersive sound. Literally behind you.
How do you think he thought of it?
But
You got another good eye behind your head.
I would not have seen that sign if I
no.
wasn't here.
It's a good point. We were shopping a showroom that we shop every market, good vendor for us, and he had put his cousin's mattresses on his bed, and we were like, "Who the hell's mattresses?" He's like, "Oh, it's my cousin's. Let me call him up."
It's Louis Vuitton mattress. It's the Louis Vuitton logo and like a Gucci mattress, and they're priced right. And we just were shopping 2 days ago. Where did you get these mattresses? Oh, it's my cousin. I'll call him. We're probably gonna. I bet you we'll do $50,000 to $100,000.
Are they going to be called
within
Gucci
6
Pedic?
months?
I don't know exactly what we're gonna call him. That's a good name, Gucci Pedic. I like that. Yeah, but I mean, that's market though, right? That you don't get that. Your rep's not gonna bring that to you. He wasn't gonna bring it to us.
If you stay in your store, you're not getting anything. You know,
And
like,
you're looking at
nothing's
pictures.
gonna come to you.
You can't do furniture on pictures.
Yeah.
You can't. Like you can't. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. You a closeout from time to time from a vendor you trust.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
know what
From
it
a
is.
rep you trust. Like, but
you got to see it, touch it,
can't-
feel
I
it.
used
have
to
to.
have that experience with Primo. So Primo would have fabulous prices on stuff. And you'd be, man, this is great. And then you get there, and it's really small.
It's
It's
dollhouse
like
furniture,
dollhouse. Yeah. Not to, I mean, I just called them out, but they're not a client.
they also have good things too. We buy a few.
We
things.
bought a ton. They had the best
I'll buy
memory foam
nothing from
mattress.
them.
No, but it is. I mean, it looks good in an ad. There are certain things you got to put in an ad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do.
Yeah, the $199 recliner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thought it'd be bigger. Huh? Thought you might.
That's
need
what she said.
I thought you might. Yeah.
Joe gets that a
Spend
lot.
$600.
If I had a nickel, you know, if I had a nickel.
Spend $600 if you want it to be bigger. This one's not big.
It works on multiple levels.
So many layers.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
And on that, on the cock jokes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's call it.
All right, let's do it. I gotta
We
pee
appreciate
anyway.
you guys.
Yeah,
To
thank you.
summarize,
Thank
you. You guys are-
chlamydia.
You guys are gems in the
Cocksmiths.
furniture industry. And
No, we
true
appreciate
assets
you guys.
Yeah, y'all don't.
to this world.
You guys don't realize it, but you know, when we talk about legacy in this industry, usually there's a guy with a lot of white hair and a whole lot of wrinkles in his face. But you guys have quickly created somewhat of a legacy very early in your career, and everybody knows you, and I've never met a single person that has anything negative to say. You guys light up their faces, light up my face. Every time we see you, we have a very high energy showroom, but when
Yeah.
you guys get there, it comes up a notch. So we appreciate you being here.
You can give our Hall of Fame speech down the road in 20 years.
Well, that was nice because we were able to pick the best sellers and things like that. What you found was,
Bitch, I can see you falling asleep while I'm telling my
I'm
story.
not falling asleep. Look, just try it.
You would be, I'm a little, you would be.